Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit with Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do collective tarot for today, Wednesday, December 25th, 2024. You may follow me on the book, the Insta, the Talk, the Tube, the Lemonade, the Blue Sky Social, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, fabulous. We love that for you. If some of it does not, please just leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that wasn't meant for you. That's it. It's all out of love, babe. Intuitive City Oracle, Rob Barthelman, intuitiveintention.com. And just an FYI, I ordered a deck today for free giveaway. Once we hit 700 followers, I'm probably going to extend to like 705, just, because I'm not handing out gifts and then, I lose like 20 followers. 20,000? What was I going to say that? I did order a little jar of affirmations, and then I ordered, you guys know, my favorite children's deck, easy peasy motivational cards for kids, little magical words. So I ordered one of each of these to give away. And probably, probably in the next couple of days, I'm going to figure out like how I'm going to do the actual giveaway. Like, do I want you guys to email me? Do I want you to comment? How many days I'm going to let it go for? That kind of thing. All right. Let's see what the tarot is doing today. Show me something good, baby. It's Christmas. Give me some positivity. I just uploaded a video for the collective, the daily collective, about a masculine that likes to gossip. Ooh, 2 on the table. Ooh, 2 on the table. Three on the table. I was watching one of my favorite readers this morning when I was at the lake, and they did a reading like, oh, it was a Virgo reading actually. They're like, oh, you guys are so happy together and they're really working on this and da. And then they pull some more cards and they're like, huh, what's this third party over here? I was like, I don't want to hear about it. I do not want to hear about it. I'm tired of hearing about third parties. Tired of it. Okay, we got 4 on the table and 1 major. And obviously a third party could not necessarily be a person. It could be a situation. But everybody's thinking it's a person. And even I was thinking it's a person. Like, it's just obnoxious. Like, how could you say you're happy and in a union and you're making it work and you got something else going on over there, but you don't want anybody to know about it? Because that was the other thing. It was like this person was like, oh, they don't want to talk about it, though. Don't want to talk about it, then don't do it. Like, I don't understand. We have 5 on the table, 1 major. 7 on the table, 1 major. What was it just? Let's do 2 more shuffles. Okay, let's do an extra one because that was kind of floopy. 8 on the table. Okay. We got 9 on the table with bottom of the deck, and we now have 2 major. Top of the deck, 10 of Wands, Knight of Wands, Page of Cups. With the 5 of Cups and the Emperor. That was top of the deck, y'all. So there's a Emperor disappointed because they realize they're too immature and can't settle down and overcommit themselves to too many situations. Interesting. Meanwhile, bottom of the deck, look, come on. I cannot make this up. Bottom of the deck, y'all. Seriously. The Empress, Page of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. An Empress doing her boo thing, doing her me-hoo thing. Abundant. When I look at 10 of Pentacles, family abundance, I mean, it's just abundance to me. And what do you deem abundant? Like, this Empress is abundant. She doesn't even necessarily have to have a family. Hilarious. The Emperor was in, like, negative energy, and the Empress is in positive energy on opposite sides of the deck. Can't even make that up. Wowza. It's like soulmates on 2 opposite sides of the spectrum that, are they ever going to come together? Probably not, right? One of them's got to get their act together, and apparently it's not the Empress. I'm just saying. All right. We got 9 of Pentacles. We got the 2 of Cups. We got the 2 of Swords. I know, I'm cute. Sorry, I was just thinking I was cute. We got the Hangman. We got the 6 of Cups. We got 2 of Pentacles. We got the 10 of Swords. We got the Knight of Pentacles. And then bottom of the deck is Death. All right. Feminine, masculine, doesn't matter. Take how it resonates. So I think this is someone looking at a current relationship, or looking at a relationship they're about to get into, and basically reminiscing about the past. Because it's like, whoever this is, they're putting, they're transitioning and they're putting to death the past. So I'm just picturing like somebody getting into a relationship, or they just got into a new relationship, and it's very different for them. It's not like they're used to. And this person is looking at the past like, okay, I can let this go now because I have this. I have what I was looking for. I'm in the relationship I always wanted. So I can let all this shit go. And it's gonna balance this person out. It's new. Like I said, it's new for this person with the Hangman. Like, this person has never been in a relationship like this before. It doesn't necessarily have to be romance. I mean, the 2 of Cups, harmonious union. It could be friends, honestly. Take how it resonates. And I think with the 9 of Pentacles, both of these people are independent enough, but when they come together, they're going to mesh very well together. It's going to be an easy union. I mean, the 2 of Cups card says harmonious union. And I think the 2 of Swords comes from the Six of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and like looking at the past and being like, I don't want this relationship to turn out like all my past relationships. But I don't see that happening. With the Knight of Pentacles, these two people are going to be very committed to one another. This is just two people knowing exactly what they want and what they seek from another person. Recognizing that they each still take care of themselves, but when they come together, they are more than willing to take care of each other, and they're both going to put in that effort and that time. You know, quite commonly discussed out in the world is how feminines, women, typically feel like they're used and abused in relationships. Like they do everything, and the man, the masculine, sits around and watches and doesn't say anything and, you know, is no help, doesn't want to raise the children, doesn't want to take out the trash, like, you know, like doesn't want to do the laundry, doesn't want to, you know, it's a common thought out there among the humans that this takes place quite often. And I feel like nowadays when couples get together, like, first off, if you get red flags on someone you're dating, stop dating them. Like, if they're giving you red flags to the point where you're like, this, I don't want to, I don't, like, I'm not looking for that. Like, that's not how I see my future going down. Then let them go. You can't possibly be afraid to you can't possibly be so afraid to be alone that you feel like you need to hang on to somebody that is giving you all the red flags and not giving you anything of what you need. And why would you give anything back? And why would you be in a relationship like that? Let it go. People are always so afraid, like, well, I might not get another person. Yeah, maybe. And I know sometimes people probably think like, oh, you're heartless. You're such a bitch. You're so mean about it. Dude, you have to be okay on your own. You literally have to be okay on your own. What if you were to wake up tomorrow and it's like I Am Legend or Last Man on Earth, which they're actually the same movie, just one was made a long time ago and one was made in the 2000s. What about The Walking Dead? Did you ever watch The Walking Dead? Where he wakes up in the hospital and he's alone. There's no other humans there. There's dead people there. There's zombies there. What would you do if that happened to you tomorrow and you realized you were alone and you had to figure it out for yourself? Would you go into such a depressive state that you wouldn't be able to go anymore? Because I got to tell you, I'm just not that person. And don't get me wrong, if I were to wake up tomorrow and there's nobody here, like I literally get in my car and I go from house to house for the next 3 towns over and realize there's literally nobody left on this earth but me. First off, I'd be shocked and I'd probably shit my pants. And second off, I would probably be like, okay, what am I going to do? Like for electricity, like essential type stuff. Water, like is the water still running? Is the electric still running? And how long is that going to run for before it gets turned off because there's nobody there to run it? Do you know what I'm saying? Like I would start going into survival mode. But in actuality, I would not be like depressed about it. Because I've told you guys before, like I've been on my own a lot in my life. And I'm fine being alone. I'm today's Christmas and I'm by myself with the 4 kitties. Which, by the way, I forgot to give the cats their Christmas presents. I didn't give it to them until like 11. I'm a bad mom. I don't know. They did enjoy them for like 5 minutes and then they all went to take a nap. As I knew they would. But yeah, I'm alone. I'm okay with being alone. I already prepped my dinner for later. I went to the beach this morning and watched the sunrise. I walked along the beach. I drove around and looked at people's Christmas lights. I'm watching movies right now. I watched while you were sleeping. I'm in the middle of Sleepless in Seattle. I still want to watch Little Women and What a Wonderful Life because it's my favorite Christmas movie. And I will do that. I watched tarot this morning when I was at the beach, and then I made a promise to myself when I got home. No tarot today, other than doing this for you guys. I'm going to watch Christmas movies all day, and I will. But I'm okay with being alone. I always have been. So I would just caution people to really be okay with being by yourself. Like, people will say all day that they're not codependent, but they are. They are. And it's fine. People gravitate towards people because they want a connection. They want affection. They want recognition. Like, oh, you're a human, I'm a human. We all want that. But you need to be okay being by yourself. You need to know that you don't always need to be with a person. You don't always need to be in a relationship. Because when that person comes along, hot damn, you're going to be ready. And you're going to know. Because all the false ones that came in, all the red flags, you didn't jump into bed with them. You know what I mean? If you get with every person that comes along, how are you going to know when the real one comes? If you treat them like everybody else. They're not like everybody else. They're your person. And if you want, they say that your person emulates you, right? You emulate them. They emulate you. You're a mirror of each other. So you're out there sleeping with every red flag that comes along. And when your person comes along, you really want them to be sleeping with everybody? I mean, think about it. Think about it. Like I've said this before many times. I've been celibate now for a year and a half. Technically a little over a year and a half. When my person comes in, I mean, I don't expect them to be a saint. But if they have like 2 or 3, friends with benefits, that's a problem. 1, I could see. 2, 3, 4, 5. No, absolutely not. I don't want that energy. I don't want to take on that energy. That's a red flag to me. That is not my person. Even if like I get every sign saying, "Hey, that's your person." No, I'm not sleeping with some Joe that's sleeping with everybody else. It's not happening. Like, I want the energy that I'm putting out there. And I'm putting out independent, can take care of myself monetarily, emotionally, physically, sexually. They better be able to do the same. They better be able to say the same. And everybody's like, oh, you can't expect men to like not sleep around. Okay, first of all, most men should technically not be sleeping around with every person that they meet. That's just no. Like if you think your person is the man or woman that like literally can't keep their drawers up, that's a problem. Like that, like who would want to claim that? Like, oh, that's my person. No. 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 Do I expect somebody to be celibate like me? Not necessarily. But again, I want the energy I'm putting out there. If I can't get it, then I guess I'm just going to stay single for the rest of my life. I'm fine with that. I think I told you guys before I got divorced, one of my friends told me to just stay married, that I wasn't going to like what was out there on the market, and I was just better off staying where I was. and that what did she say to me? She said something like you have like you're with a person, why would you give that up, like, to just find crap out there, just crappy people, red flag people. And I remember I said to her, I said, I fully expect leaving my ex-husband, getting out of this relationship, I fully expect to be alone the rest of my life. That is my expectation. Anything else could technically just be gravy. And maybe that sounds a little off-putting, but seriously, like I left my ex-husband preparing myself to be alone for the rest of my life. I'm okay with that. If someone doesn't come in for me, then they don't come in for me. If they're not my person, they're not my person. Perfectly okay with that. And I would think, as people that could see, I do perfectly fine on my own. I may not be the most financially stable person. I may not have millions of dollars in the bank, but I do all right for myself, and I work for everything that I have. And I'm not afraid to work, and I'm not afraid to start new things, and I'm not afraid to fail, and I'm not afraid to keep moving forward. I will always keep moving forward. Always. As everybody on this planet should. I don't know why I got into that rant, but whoever these two people are, they are self-sufficient. They take care of themselves. So when they come together, it's just going to be that much more of a stable relationship. And like I said, this is going to be a new dynamic for someone because they're not used to being in a relationship like this, but it's going to balance them out. Their burdens are going to be lifted because of this commitment with this other person. It's a new cycle. It's a death rebirth. It's someone falling into a union that they were always meant to be in, basically. You guys know how I feel. Everything is fated. Everything is destiny. There's nothing left to chance. There's no such thing as luck. Everything is planned. God's divine planning. This is a relationship that has been in the background waiting to emerge for a very long time. And these two people, I know it sounds corny, but they were made for each other. It's just the way it is. I think I'm going to leave it there because otherwise I'm just going to keep ranting about the same shit. I hope it resonated for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you found it entertaining. I hope everybody's having a great holiday. I know I am. And oh, that's weird. I just thought I heard sirens. Don't they do that on like the first Tuesday of the month or something? I don't know. Anyway, have a great holiday. Merry Christmas. I'll talk to you later. Bye.